fucking what, man? Hey, guess what? Look at this shit, man. I gotta live in a tent. Not really live in a tent, but I gotta hide in here because everybody keeps bothering me. They coming by my house, asking stupid questions and stuff. And look, inside the tent. Look there. It's a pretty nice tent. You know what I'm saying? Something Michael and Bridget can't claim. They paid for. But this is pitiful. I had DSS here this morning. My father's in there saying he can't believe that Bridget would do this. She was a family friend. And you know, it's pitiful. Really it is. I never said I broke Angry Grandpa's kneecap, people. Stop making lies up.
Run your mouth, go on podcast and talk about how you cracked his knee on purpose? Like, that's cool, admitting to assaulting a 66-year-old man.
I'll kill him. Dead. Yeah, the pieces of shit. I broke his kneecap in that clown video. I broke it.
Cover me, help me up. She couldn't just stop. She couldn't do it one time and let it go, man. You better fell down.
That's really great, isn't it, you guys? To admit and laughing about cracking his knee. And then you're gonna say, oh, Michael didn't tell anybody about this because he was trying to protect me. You're absolutely right. I was trying to protect you.
Why do you think I'm not going out there with Keemstar? It's gonna be a one-sided story. Are you kidding me? Let me start this all over again. My first video I did with them, they knocked on my door because I cussed out their father at the pool because he called me a racial slur. Yes, we made up. Then he did it again and again and again. You know, how much is a person supposed to take? Now I'm in the tent so people can't bother me. It's a shame that me and my son have to sleep in this tent tonight because we got to make sure nobody does anything to our house because they've been known to send little trolls over here to do bad things to people. You know why I'm not going on Keemstar? Because I don't have to. You're not going to make a one-man show out of me. Are you crazy? Another thing. Bridget, you didn't give me $5,000 between November and December. Get your fact right. In November, you gave me $1,000 to fix the heat in my house, and I appreciate it. I think I pretty much earned it. You didn't give me nothing for the Tin Can Challenge, which you got over 3 million views on. You gave me $500. My 12-year-old son will tell you that. We met at Target. And you said be careful out in the parking lot talking because people tape you guys wherever you go. And you gave me 3 gift cards for Christmas. Do you realize, Bridget and Michael, this is what he's always wanted. He always wanted to be the one with the notoriety because he's the one named after his daddy.
You know, last year, if you guys remember, we were all being attacked and we were being trolled, and I talked to you guys on video about it, and, you know, Drama Alert covered it a little bit. Well, while that was happening, she was also being trolled, and people were coming to her and writing her and threatening her, and she came to us and said that they were telling her if she flips on us, they'll leave her alone. In a nutshell, if she says that we're bad people and that our videos are fake, that they would leave her alone, they would leave her son alone. So when she says that we never did anything for her and we never had her back, this proves that wrong right here, because we made this video strictly to protect Tina.
He is not going to hurt Tina. I'm going to see to it. Michael and Bridget are going to see to it. And I know you youngins are not going to let him pull this shit no more on Tina.
Ironically, while we were making the same video, she straight up said that they told her if she flipped on us, they would leave her alone. Check this out.
If I expose Angry Grandpa, Michael and Bridget, and say their videos are fake and that they're scum of the earth, that he'll leave me alone. And he wanted to do that by making me compromise between him and my son.
So right there she said it, you guys. If she flips on us and tells them a whole bunch of shit and makes us look like scum, then they would leave us alone. Our houses got freaking egged. Then they got egged again. That time we got a freaking license plate number, and I wonder who that belongs to. She egged our house twice, you guys.
They just egged this house with 30 cartons of eggs the other day, but he won't put that on video. Oh, Grandpa's house did. We got both their houses.
Twice. We filed a police report about the second time. It was enough. You can't just go to people's houses and throw eggs like you're fucking Bart Simpson. You know what I mean? It doesn't, you can't, aren't you a little old to be doing like little teenage hijinks like that? You know what I mean? So let's gather all the information straight here. You think that we're freaks and Charlie molested his daughter and we are horrible people, and your reaction is to throw eggs at our house. Let me tell you something. If you thought the stuff that you were saying is true and you were an actual person of the community, you would call the police. That's what you need to do. If you believe that dad abuses his grandchildren and beats them with dog chains and starves them like you've been saying, then call the police. Because that's what needs to happen. I would call the fucking police if I thought you were doing that. I don't care if you're a friend or not. You don't do that kind of shit. So if you believe it, call the police and have them form an investigation. Because that's what needs to happen. Right now, straight up. If you think it's happening, it needs to happen. Send the police to the house. Let them investigate us. I invite it. You can go on podcast and tell people that my dad was a drug addict and he was hooked on pills, and you're absolutely right, because I wonder who was the one giving them to him in the first place. Who had my father hooked on pills? That's a pretty good question, isn't it, T? You can go on the podcast and you can tell everybody about his pill problem.
But it is, it's going to make it a whole lot harder, you know, when her mother, like say, knows I have this channel and watches the videos and then reads the comments and then wants to know, well, who are these people that are sitting there saying this about our daughter, you know? Mothers can be very protective over their children, and rightly so. I can't help but think that maybe, even though I made this channel and I'm doing all these videos to help better my life and help reestablish a connection with my daughter, I can't help but feel that maybe it's hurting it in a way. It's hurting my cause in a way with all, like I say, all this negativity coming my way, and all these just straight out lies and hate comments and hate videos too. The whole world gets to see this, and unfortunately, you know, my daughter and her mother, and my daughter's sisters, to their whole family, they all live in this world too, and a lot of them, they're all probably aware of this damn channel.